Good morning, this is Lila in Hawaii. I'm trying to show you some things on my camera. Unfortunately, I'm not having too much luck with downloading them, but I'm going to try again. It's a new day, so a new idea. First of all, I want to show you some pictures from Monet's part of France, the south of France. He is, of course, my favorite artist, and the women that work in the fields, they're often his subjects, as well as other people, of course. So here are some items that I did in the vein of the south of France. The first are two bookmarks, and I cut out a woman from the south of France, one of the paintings by L.A. Knight, which he painted a lot of the country girls. And so this is one, and then this is the other one. And here is one of the books I did with one of the beautiful women on the cover. Very soulful. She's got her basket. One of the features they always had that I liked was the scarf around the neck and then the clogs. So let me show you. I made sure I put a nice scarf around the neck. This one's made of netting, and then the scarf around the head, I should say, and this one's made with some dyed fabric. And then the other thing I like to feature are their clogs. They wore these heavy clogs because they worked in the field, and I love those, so I always tried to feature those, and I dressed them as best I could with the types of fabrics they would have in those days. These are bookmarks, button cards, and they also have a tape measure on the side, and when you open it, this one has a dress form and some scissors, and then on the left hand side it's space for you to make notes, perhaps something you're sewing or maybe a gift for somebody. The other one is similar. There she is, she's carrying her bag, and this is her collection bag where she picked up things that she wanted to take with her. Button card, old-fashioned button card with beautiful, oh, they're just lovely, those mother-of-pearl buttons. She's wearing clogs. And then inside is another dress form. And as I say, on the left-hand side, you can make your notes, or if you're sending to someone, to a friend. So those are gifts all in one, really. They're useful, but they're gifts, and the back looks like that. Then also with this theme, I went ahead and did some, well, first of all, I did a whole lot of sketching in the south of France, and then used the imagery that I like that sort of looks like they would all be staged down in the south. These are some of the flat boats that Monet used to paint, my version. So this is a combination of my text, also my pictures, and then stickers and things like that. So that's for sale if anyone's interested in that. And then here's another book which is not for sale, but it is based on the same principle, Monet. And I'll show you, let me see if I can find a page that would be, well, I've got an article in here too. This article, if you ever purchase one of these books, there's my article on how to make this pocket and all the tags that go in the pocket. And then after that, there'd be a tribute to Mother, all by me. And then in the center here we have butterflies sitting on the binding. The 3D, they're on tissue paper. There's a pocket here made of tissue paper with a card in there. And on this side I've put a little bag, a little plastic bag, filled with goodies. This is simulated bird's nest. It's feathers and fabrics all sort of put together. And up here there is a bird. In the background are 3 women. They've been in the fields. They're in the south of France, and they're sitting resting. Actually, I think there are 4. There's 1, 2, 3. Yes, I believe there are 4 women there. And I just love that picture. It's a vintage painting. So, just another page of my book. And some more pages in the book. And then here's the best, the piece de resistance. This is the marketplace scene in the south of France. I love that picture. It was so big it had to go on 2 pages. And there's text about it here too. But the women are dressed beautifully. I love the clothes they wear. In fact, it inspires me to make some paper dolls that look like this. It's just lovely. And here's another painting by one of the artists in the south of France. It's a lot more moody, this painting. I love this. And then here's an idea that I liked. Here's the lady in the fields in the south of France, and then taking text from a textbook. This is a process. You take out and underline words in the text. It was 2 or 3 pages of text from a book, and then you underline and remove the parts you don't want and heighten and make them brighter, the parts you do want, so you come up with a story. I don't know if that makes sense. Hard to explain. It's an old technique anyway, where you take just some regular, like a Reader's Digest even, and then make a new story from the pages by doing this technique. Yeah, this is Lila in Hawaii. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little brief tour. Bye now.